Hello, everyone. Ben Harris with Production Solutions, coming back at you to share a little bit more about tip number one from the 5 tips for self-innovation from the BenLightenment video series that we've created to help with self-innovation in a time where growing ourselves from the inside out and beginning to lead ourselves in new and different ways is important, and it's going to help us all continue to move the world forward in a way that's really possible to do some amazing things. So tip number one is to have a daily intention or to land on a mantra from the very beginning part of the day that you wake up, lay in bed, or you can get up, put your feet on the floor, find a nice chair to sit in, close your eyes, a little bit like meditating, and just repeat your mantra or sort of your overall daily intention for that day before you do anything else, before you brush your teeth, before you put your contacts in, definitely before you reach for any technology. Really grounding and priming our mind with what it is that we want to do and how we want to be and show up and experience others and have others experience us in that day, just that day alone. So one of the examples I shared in the first video was a mantra that I've been using, which is today I will inspire and uplift others. And that's been something that's helped me really keep my focus, keep my clear intention about all of the interactions, all of the decisions, all of the things that I need to do that I have control over throughout the day, throughout my life, where I look to inspire and uplift as many as I can as I go throughout the day and carrying out my schedule. This is really key. It's important that you repeat that mantra throughout the day if you can, or that daily intention. You can use the same one day after day after day. You can mix it up and just try it. Try it for 7 days and see how you start to feel. And especially if you find yourself getting triggered or sort of thrown off your focus, or getting into a point where you're not sure why you're doing all of this, or feeling a bit overwhelmed or stressed, come back to that mantra, really center yourself, ground yourself, and I guarantee you it'll start to really bring some different sort of calmness and focus and clarity into everything that you need to do throughout that day. The last example I would share with you is I can do anything I set my mind to if I'm willing to pay the price for greatness. And that's a really bold one, and that just reinforces what it takes to be able to start to change the self-narrative in the story that we're telling ourselves. Very few people today are telling you or us that you're great and you can do anything you set your mind to. And that's not to say that's wrong or broken. We could definitely do that for each other and with each other a lot more. But we need to especially do that with ourselves, especially during a time where we're living with so much uncertainty and pressure and change and ongoing sort of threats and not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring. We have to really show up and use some real clear intentions and the power of self-narrative, self-story to keep us moving forward. And you will be amazed what you start to notice about yourself and the things that you're willing to try and do that are new and different, and the results that you have. So until next time, until next week, when we share a little bit more on tip number 2, be well, be inspired, and continue to do great things in your life. Take care.